Snackable, a few-minute podcast from Self-Access Center and VR Lab, Campus YMX Ecatepec. Have you ever wondered how many times you open the fridge a day, hoping to find something tasty and quick to eat? Picture how your English will be if you ate it in bites. Keep it simple, keep it short, keep it. Snackable, a place where broken English is welcome.
Hello, community YMX Ecatepec. Welcome to another episode of Snackable. Today in the show we have a guy who is a computer engineering, yes, but a computer engineer, and he has studied here at YMX Ecatepec, and I think that he had such a story to share with us because, as far as I remember, he was so good at English, and I think that I am kind of intrigued to know how life has gone for him. So welcome, Eric. Let's welcome Eric Contreras. Welcome, Eric. How are you?
Thank you very much, Esme. I am very grateful to you for the space and, of course, the opportunity here.
No, thank you for accepting the invitation. I think that your story can of impact uh, to our students. I remember that back then you were so good at English, as I was saying. So I think it would be interesting to know how did you approach learning English?
Well, I actually started at a very early age. I started studying English when I was very young. I actually had I started with I was in first grade.
Yeah.
It was definitely yes, I think it was definitely a great decision on my parents. Because they knew how important it was, and actually still is, to learn languages at a very early age.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like I was like 5 or 6 years old when I started getting in spelling bees. For example, from first grade through third grade, actually. So yeah, every year I was very consistent with my learning, and even thought I didn't see or let's say understand the full potential of learning English.
Yeah.
My parents always motivated me. Yeah, of course, I loved it. I could say that most of the time I got excellent grades.
Well, I think that, as you were saying, you had such great support from your parents. And I think it is important that you really had the chance to study or get involved into learning English when you were young. So now that you are an adult, you kind of can see or recognize the importance of the language. And I think that you should be thankful with your parents for making that decision for you.
Yeah, that is right. Yeah, I think that was some of the best decisions they ever made. Uh, Yeah, I think my way of learning was traditional.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't think I had a specific way of learning, um, but it was mainly based on readings, on listening audio recordings, on music. I loved music. I still love music because I think this is what can uh, get you involved most of the time in English or some languages that that's where you're interested in. So yeah, as I was saying, I couldn't say that I had a specific learning style, but I believe that practice is key, not
Yeah,
only
for sure.
not only for learning, but also for making it part of your daily life.
Yeah, for sure. And well, I think that your speaking is quite fluent. And I think, as you were saying, it takes a process and it takes a practice and practice and practice and practice. So that's great. And well, I remember that when you were here. Well, I would like to know: is there a school where you study English specifically, or it was just as a side part of your education?
Yeah, I started when I was 5 years old, 6 years old, through let's say when I was 12 years old, maybe. Yeah, all that time I tried to get the most out of English. But yeah, it was mainly based on the plan on the program. I had the chance or the opportunity to yeah to study English in that way. What I also would like to say is that uh, maybe my level was not consistent as it could be right now.
Mm.
Uh, and especially something that I noticed when I started secondary school was that the level of English was more demanding. Uh, Obviously, there were groups for all levels, you know. But what I really liked the most, or about that stage in particular, or also that school in particular, it was teacher not only motivated me or motivated you to learn English in an effective way, but also talked about the importance of getting certified to have better job opportunities in the future.
Mm.
Uh,
And also, well, that is one of my questions. I remember that you got a B2 certification. So, I mean, do you have a new one, or do you just got that one?
yes, I only I certified once again, but this time not with Cambridge, but with
Okay,
yeah,
another certification.
yeah, another certification school. Yeah,
Yeah.
uh, but yeah, actually, yeah. Well, as you said, I have a B2 certification. I got this certification, or I got certified by Cambridge when I was 21. But unfortunately, by the time I finished secondary school, I was I was unable to certify. I wanted to certify, but I was not able to. Yeah, yeah. I was in second grade of secondary school when I opened my eyes and realized that I would not have enough time to obtain this certification
Yeah.
before entering high school. I could say my English level dropped a little bit because there was not that level of motivation once I entered um, high school. But not because I am not saying that teachers were bad or that. It was because there was simply no interest on the part of the teachers and certainly not from school itself. So yeah, I think what can help others and what can motivate you is never losing interest in English.
Yeah, for sure.
You have to find something that motivates you not only economically, but
You too. Okay, and what challenges did you face when you uh, got your certification? I mean, I'm not talking about, of course, you just had a path or a journey learning English, but I am specifically talking about the format of the certification, because despite the fact that you know English and you can be so good at reading or speaking or listening or whatever the skill it is, you need to be ready for the format. So did you face any challenges when doing the certification, or do you remember the day you took the certification? Do you remember it? How was it?
yeah, I remember exactly when I took my certification. I was very nervous, to be honest. Uh, well, before that, I would like to say that I I took a preparation course at the Instituto Politécnico Nacional in Boca Tres. This preparation course, was really helpful because although I had a specific level, level, or I was a little bit prepared. I taking a course or yeah, if you want to certify, you must sometimes take a course. In this case, not only the course, but you have to have some teacher that really motivate you to.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So talking about the exam itself, the day I took the exam, I think the process was simple, but I won't lie. The test was a bit complicated, especially the speaking part.
Mm.
Yeah, because it is not that the exam is super complex or tedious, but yeah, right, because sometimes your nerves can get the better of you and like and play some tricks on you. So beyond that, having a certificate, it's a valuable asset. It's a valuable opportunity when it comes to the job opportunity. Yeah, I think if someone wants to certify, this person has to think about the benefits of it.
Yeah, the certification, the document, yeah, for sure. And how would you describe your state here at YMX? I mean, you have talked about your story with English, how you got your certification and so on. But now I would like to know what was the experience of studying here? As I was saying, well, you used to be a student just a couple of years ago, right? Like, I don't know, maybe 4 years
Yeah, or 3 years.
ago. So, what would you describe your experience at uni?
It was such a pleasure studying at YMX. I
Yeah.
think it has some of the best teachers, professors, doctors. Yeah, I think they gave me a lot. I acquired lots of knowledge. I would like to express something that I think is well the most valuable thing for me is that at the last moments of my career, English helped me a lot. Yeah, English helped me a lot and influenced my life in many ways. For example, something that I would like to express is that English. Oh well, yeah, they helped me complete my university thesis. We make a thesis or elaborate a thesis project. However, I had the opportunity to write my thesis with Dr. Alejandra Morales, also Dr. Sola, and of course Dr. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it was a valuable project. It was a valuable achievement, of course, only for me, but also for the university itself. I think it can give or yeah can give some valuable story to tell.
Yeah. To tell me.
And well, why do I say this or why did I my thesis? Because I remember that around 90% or 95% of the information, data, and resources I read were in English. Yeah, why? Because yeah, fortunately or unfortunately, much of the research is originated in foreign country. Well, so this allows to obtain the most current information to carry out the research. So yeah, I think in general, English currently plays an extremely important role,
Yeah.
and also my working life for sure.
Okay. So yes, I think that you just have mentioned such an important point. As you were saying, most information out there is in English, and the most updated one, and yeah, I mean it is in English. So I think I am pretty happy to know that somehow English influenced in your research, and of course the way you got your degree. I mean here at college. So and well, I remember that when you did your social service with me. I mean, it was many years ago, but I also could see that you were such a great student and talented, and that, of course that you were good at English, and you had also the chance to live this part of being a tutor or academic tutor when it comes to English. So what experience did you get from that?
Well, I could say that I have such wonderful experiences because um, it's like you have the opportunity to express how important English is. To teach to students, well, yeah, to teach is well, teaching students is it could be a complex task, but
Right. Yeah.
if you have the motivation, if you have the opportunity to help other and to teach other, that's great. That's an amazing.
Your wording.
You could-
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, many nice and good memories I got from that time.
That's cute. And well, Eric, thank you for sharing that. And well, now I would like to know more about your life nowadays. I mean, what do you do for a living, for example? I think it is important to know. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure, it's very important. Because I think for sure English has helped me a lot
Okay.
through my career. For example, well, my first jobs was as a technical support agent in an international company.
Wow. Yeah.
Although English was not mandatory, it was important to speak it because I just, well, sometimes you communicate with people from the United States, England, Thailand, China, India. So yeah, many different countries.
Yeah.
But fortunately, I never had any communication problems with people from these countries. And also, I think another example of why I believe English plays an important role in my life with the things I carry out today or
Yeah.
even I work today. Because I was recently promoted at the company. So yeah, so being certified is well, being certified or not can be an important selection criteria. For example, right now I currently work as a customer success manager. Well, that is the title. That is pro well, customer success manager.
So that's your networks.
I'm sorry.
That's your field, networking and networks.
That's my field. Communications, cloud and AI, networking, security, kind of stuff. So yeah, I think English is very important in this position, but not essential. Why this? Because uh, many materials and resources come directly from English. A lot of technical foundation is in English. And for example, let's say there are weekly technical sessions also in English. So yeah, in general, all content comes in English precisely because it is Pisco, and Pisco is a multinational company. Well,
But
company.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
company.
yeah.
So yeah, I would say that there are many positive reasons why it's important to learn English. I including aspiring to a better job, earning more money, allowing you to have a wider network of contacts, even. Yeah, and above all, opening many doors.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that is such a weird thing, because despite the fact that we teachers mention to our students, hey guys, English is important and English is open many doors, they are like, all right. I mean, I don't know why, but they just can't see the importance of doing it. And as you have mentioned, it might not be mandatory or necessary to speak fluently the language in order to complete your tasks every day, but it is like a such a like a such a great chance for example hire to get a new position, you know. So it might not be like you need to use it in 100% of the time in your daily life, but it is like an important thing for companies nowadays.
Yeah, that's okay. That's right. I have well, yeah, I had some colleagues that they were in this mood that no, it's not gonna help. Why English? Why do we need English? I don't. Many job opportunities or job, yeah, job. Uh, uh, you could you do will see that English was very important. That English, yeah, that English played an important role in your career. But yeah, mm, if I had the chance to tell to my colleagues, to my friends, uh, what to do or what to study and what to, um,
A piece of advice. Yes.
yeah, like giving advices. Yeah, it will be learn English, e- learn some languages. It will be very helpful for them.
Okay. So, thank you. And well, I would like to know what is a normal day in your current job? What do you do? I mean, well, but of course.
Yeah, my actual role or my normal
Current job. Yes,
uh,
correctly. Yeah.
getting the most documentation from Cisco regarding different technological infrastructures, for example, collaboration, security. We get, let's say, we have some use cases that we could apply with clients around. Well, in this case, client more typically in Mexico, but this could also be applied to clients around the world. Uh, but yeah, these use cases play an important role in their day-to-day operations because
Yeah.
added value that we can share, we can give as a partner. Yeah, because right now I work in this company. This company is a partner of Cisco. So we, as a partner, help our clients to achieve these use cases, these objectives, in order to get more value from from the inversion. From the investments they buy.
Okay. Well, I can see that you are very passionate about your job, and that is great. I mean, will have the chance to enjoy what they do. Some our colleagues or some people, it is like I just got this job, and well, that's what I got literally, right? I think that you are passionate about your job, and that it's such a good thing, because you enjoy your job. You are paid for doing what you enjoy, and well, I can see that you are also very knowledgeable about your field, so that it's great. I'm so glad, Eric, because well, I remember I can see the student that I met, and the guy that you are now, and I don't know, I just can see that passion, that intelligence as well, and that improvement not only in your with your English, but also well, now the career that you have created by your own, by I mean yes, so that's great. Congrats on that, Eric. I am happy to yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much. I am glad to hear that, and I am very grateful to you, as I said, to have this space, this opportunity to speak here.
Thank you for accepting the invitation. I mean, no, not everybody wants to do this, But thank you for being that brave and accepting this. And well, Eric, finally, I would like to know. I don't know, what about your personal life? I mean, how do you balance? Because I mean, this position that you are performing right now demands such great responsibility, But how is it that you manage to balance your professional life and your personal life?
Well, that is great question.
You don't have personal life. Yeah, I have get.
Well, I do have personal life, but something I like the most about this job, this role,
Yeah.
is that it's almost fully remote. So I go to office once a month. Yeah, we yeah, for me to see what happens in my the house.
So thank you.
Take care of my dog. Go to the gym at a very early hour, or if I want to go at 9 or 10 p.m., that's great because I have to. Yeah, I have more time to balance my personal life, my personal my needs. Oh,
Yeah.
of course. Sometimes I try to work from Monday to Friday, but uh, there are times there are more amounts of work. Yeah, I have to, let's say, work 2 or 3 hours more a week, in a week. But I think overall I could manage that responsibility. I think yeah, it's there are well, I have many clients, I have many projects, but there is always a space or
for you?
so if you have the interest on for example, learning some language or doing another activities, you have the time to do it. So that's what I like about this role. Yeah, so yeah, there is a nice chance or a good chance to do these types of activity.
Yeah, and I think that that way of working hasn't been possible if the pandemic had not started or if we hadn't faced the pandemic, because I think that companies see that they can work in a virtual way or in a online way, So, so I think that that is something that we um, faced back at the time. But well, that now I think that is a way of working. That is a way of living. So if it works for you and for the company, of course, and then it has also the good side, So I think that's great, Eric. That's
Yes,
great.
thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. So maybe not all the positions or not all the roles have this kind of opportunity.
British, yes.
Yeah, based on the roles or their activity. But yeah, fortunately, this activity or this position gives me this opportunity. So yeah,
And also it has taken, Eric, your responsibility, your passion, the way you work, the way you perform your duties. It is also the hardworking guy that you are. So you didn't achieve this position just because life wanted you to have it, but you had to work for it. So that's such a great work, Eric. Congrats on that.
yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, as you said, I think you have to put some part of yourself to achieve what you want. You have to take the risk. You have to be brave. You have to. You don't have to give up. So yeah, I would say never give up and follow your dream.
Actually, Eric, that was my last question. If there was something that you would like to suggest our community, our students, in order to have the life you live, But I think that you have just mentioned some important aspects or important ways of doing it. But anyways, I am going to ask it again. There a final thought that you would like to share with our community?
Yeah, for sure. Uh, Always try to motivate with something, and in this case, with English, I think is the best option, the best resource, the best tool that you can use, that you can apply, that you can uh, use on a daily basis to practice. Uh, try to get the most out of English, not just oh, I have to do my homework. Oh, well again I have to read this, but to really try yeah, take advantage of English. There are many ways of you where you can take advantage of English, and yeah, always my motivation is a key. There is thing that motivation is a key.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Eric, thank you so much for sharing your experience, your ideas, your personality as well. Thank you for accepting the invitation. Thank you for sharing it. It was my pleasure to hear from you directly from you. Thank you,
Yeah, thank you very much.
thank you. All right, Community Y Mexico, that was all for today. See you next episode.